of the subject. Man, they just talking about it. They just talking about it. And I'm on the streets with it. I'm on the streets with it. See where I come from. You gotta be about it. What's up, peeps? This is how I wore my hat when I was little.
We are basically doing a video about our childhood and how our childhood is or was. Because I still act like a kid now, so nothing really changes in my childhood. But anyways, let's get back into the video.
I ain't ready, bruh.
The things that kids will never learn these days is whoopings. And the reason I'm saying this is because there is kids that turn in their parents for touching them. And kids are now getting more and more protected nowadays. And it's a little bit ridiculous. I say just fry their little behinds up if you ask me.
Y'all don't know nothing about that, bruh. Honestly, I'd rather have a whooping than report my parents. But if I even reported my parents, I would have been thrown in the ocean with the sharks during shark season.
Well, I have so many memories when I was a kid. None of them are good memories, actually. That just means that I was a really bad kid. Well, I mean, not really a bad kid, but just like a more questionable kid. Curious, but then I was never smart about my curiosity, so yeah.
The way I grew up, I swear, I got more whips and beatings than the slaving roots. I'm just saying.
Same here, bruh. I got more whips and songs playing on the radio, and that's a fact.
Like, to this day, I still have the record. I still hold the record of having the most whoopings in my childhood because I was just oh my god. I was a lot of things, okay, and yeah, my life has basically been ass whooping, ass whooping, ass whooping, ass whooping, ass whooping, until I was like, what, 15 years old? That's when that all kind of stopped. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie though, after a whooping, I'll go to bed, and that's like the best nap of your life. After a beating, after a whole session of P90X with your mother in a belt. And you know how horrible it is? Like, I hate the fact that my mother will tell me, oh, go get me a belt so I can whoop you with. You know how long that walk is? You can't get a small belt because she'll find a bigger belt. And you don't want to find the biggest belt with all them jagged edges and all that stuff to cut you. But it's horrible, you know. That's things that kids will never ever learn today.
See, basically, back in the day, if you had a black parent, they will not go for none, okay?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Any small thing will give you a belt,
a boat,
or a paddle,
or a tree branch,
or a hand,
or their mixtape,
whichever it may be. But any small thing will just trigger that one thing inside of them that will get that ass torn up. I used to know exactly what I was doing bad, then question myself if doing bad was a good thing, or if I was doing bad, should I do bad again? Or like, I don't know. But like, I always just question like, it's no big deal. It's not like I'm gonna get a whooping or anything. I got a whooping.
The next thing, the struggle the kids will never ever learn today is changing the channel to channel 3 and 4 to play a video game.
Y'all don't know nothing about that, bruh.
And no, I was a broke kid, and I'm still broke, and I stay consistent. I put a McDouble on layaway every day. You know what I'm saying? Poor life all day, every day.
Help the poor people today.
But for real though, kids will never learn the struggle of video games. Is when you have to change it to channel 3 and 4, and top it all off, you gotta blow on the cartridge and hope to God that it works and it doesn't screw up on you and all that stuff. Now, like Xbox nowadays, like the Xbox games, you can press the little eject button and it'll stay as, you know, as the image, and you can just pop it back in. It'll load up and continue. I'll be sitting there playing Mario Brothers on level 4, and my younger brother, I want to punch him in his throat for this, but he just touched the cartridge one time. Guess what happened? It froze. Oh, the agony. Woo!
Actually, some of these kids these days don't even get whoopings. They don't even know what a whooping is. That's shocking.
That's even more than shocking. That's shocking.
That's actually very shocking. It's a lot of things that today's kids would never know about. They would never know about trying to balance the light switch between on and off. Gotta get this thing between. Fuck no. Damn it. Trying to balance that light switch was basically most of my childhood. Yeah.
They will never know about the lava game.
I do it, I'm about to do it. I did it!
They, of course, will never know the feeling of accomplishment whenever you get to see the light turn off in the refrigerator when you're about to close the door. Never. I gotta get this, yeah! Got it!
Y'all don't know nothing about that, bruh.
And you know, times have changed if Dora's a fucking teenager now. So you know they don't have the chance to see Swiper the Fox try to swipe their stuff.
I hate the fact that when your parents whoop you, and after you're crying and all that stuff in pain, your parents are like, quit crying, or I'm gonna give you something to cry about. What? You get 30 lashes and you tell me to quit crying.
Don't get me wrong, my childhood wasn't all bad. I had some pretty fun times in my childhood as well.
Yeah, my childhood wasn't always a damn action movie. I mean, we had some good times.
I mean, they weren't all that fun, but hey, I mean, they count. Perhaps chasing an ice cream truck.
Throwing stuff at the ice cream truck.
Or the corn man that's going down the street.
Looking at the trash truck.
And then, of course, my favorite, go get like a snow cone with like 12 different flavors inside of it and never know which flavor that you want.
You know how dumb you look when you're sitting there at the table when your parents are like, fix your face.
When I was a kid, I pretty much always wanted to become an actor. When I seen, especially when I've seen Barney and Sesame Street, and yeah, that's how my inspiration was. Yep, I was inspired by Barney and Sesame Street. I always wanted to become one of the people or the kids that were in the shows, you know. I just always wanted to become one. You know, I've always wanted to meet Barney with his magical purple dinosaur powers. And look at me now, sitting here making YouTube videos and vines for people all across the world.
When I was a young nappy-headed ass kid, I wanted to be a lot of things. Like when my parents asked me, hey son, what do you want to be when you grow up?
A firefighter!
Hey son, what do you want to be when you grow up?
A police officer!
Hey son, what do you want to be when you grow up?
Work at a strip club!
That's my boy. That didn't happen.
And you know what? The last thing that a kid will not understand nowadays is chasing an ice cream truck. Now, I am a 23-year-old dude, okay? I'm a original 90s baby. You know how fast and everything, you know how fast you gotta take off for the ice cream man? Because you got 15.5 seconds to get your crap together and chase that ice cream man.
Y'all don't know nothing about it. Could you shut up?
Now you gotta understand, when I was younger, I was 4 Gary Colemans and 1 Hungry Hippo. I was a pretty big child. And not only that, and I gotta take a breather every 5 steps and all that stuff. And like, I'm not that like type of obese type of child. I was that type of obese child. It's like, when you're sitting there saying grace at the table, normally people will close their eyes. With me, you gotta keep your eyes open because I'm gonna eat your food. Simple as that. Back to what I was trying to say is, nobody will know the struggle of chasing that ice cream man. But nowadays, like, there's stores, parlors, and all that stuff parents will take you. We didn't have all that in the ghetto. We only had one truck that came at 4 p.m. If you weren't out there at 4 p.m., he is leaving. Ice cream man! Ice cream man! Ice cream man! Is that Irving? The last time he ate 4 of my ice creams and I ran out, got sold out. I can't be doing this.
But things are definitely changing in this world, especially when like girls 12 years old look a lot like a 16-year-old girl. It's like that girl never went through the ugly phase at all. Like no puberty was added. Puberty was added. It's like puberty was added right when they was born. So the first push, puberty. And you know, most of these kids are like 7 years old and they already have tablets and phones. Tablets and phones, bruh.
Yeah, seriously, like this is crazy. Even when they come out of the womb, they have a phone. And I'm mad because I got my first phone when I was 12. Something ain't right.
My sister is 7 or 8 years old and she has a tablet. When I was 7 or 8, I had a Power Ranger toy and WWE toys, John Cena and Rey Mysterio. Get on my level. I had a Game Boy Advanced.
I had a GameCube.
I had a Game Boy Color.
I had a dirty sock.
I had Pokemon.
I had a Venus flytrap.
I had Backyard Football.
I had Fire Ant.
I had Monopoly.
I have a basketball. Oh.
And I had Dragon Tales. And these kids already have Twitter and Facebook and MySpace, if anybody used that still. Some of you young kids got it good, man. Stay young forever, dude, because man, it's gonna, once you grow up, everything changes.
Help these young people today.
Now, some kids can relate to this. Things that some kids will never know and experience is sharing another bunk bed or a room with another sibling. Some people are probably feeling my pain right now. They all probably already about to turn off this channel. But hear me out. I'm telling you, it's the worst thing ever. You know how horrible it is to see your own brother wear your own shirt in school and ruin it, and then you get beat for it? For number one, for being selfish, and two, for letting him ruin your shirt. I don't know what in the world these parents are thinking of nowadays, but sometimes some parents need to drown in lava. Nah, I can't do that to my mommy. I love her so much. Sometimes she does make me so mad when she whoops me, but I love her.
Alright guys, if you like this video from me, Andrew, and Irving, our little guest star that we have on our channel, please do not forget to give us a like. Don't be afraid to comment, and please subscribe to help us grow more as a family.
Thanks for watching, bruh. Yo, like and subscribe if you haven't, but you might want to.
You already know what it is. They already introduced me. Irving Lambert 4K. Follow me on Vine and follow me on Twitter and Instagram and Snapchat at LaxAddict, LaxAddict3. You know what it is. Follow us on Vine. Team No Chill, Team Savage. Follow Andrew, part of the Team DrewSome YouTube video on Vine. Also follow Ronald with the V in it. Spell Ronald and has a V in it. I just feel like you put Scrabbles together and then, oh, look, a V. Just write in his name. It's all good. Builds character. Also follow him on Vine. Both of them are musically inclined and they're pretty funny. And also, last video, JW, the lyrist, please follow him on Vine. He's also a musician and hits bars, and top it all off, his mixtape is hotter than ramen noodles. I'm gonna tell you what, it will cook all my ramen noodles. It's hotter than Satan's crotch. You know how hot it is? Alright, I need to stop. Also follow me on Vine, Irving Lambert 4K, Pennsylvania to Michigan, God first.
Our Vines and our Twitters will be down in the link under this video. So please, show us some love, support. I hope you guys have a good day. And this has been DrewSome, signing out.